this up again. I'm gonna try to do something more documentary-like to see if we can find some testimonials that might be something real.
One's behind the music. Diddy's Reach Around a Free Cough, a compilation of talking head style documentary interviews from people in Diddy's life, former and current artists of Bad Boy Records and intimate partners from every walk of life. Diddy in an interview. I just started producing rap music back in '97. Not only was I blowing up the music scene, but I was breaking boundaries in my personal life. What do I have to say about it? On who in Dipping Dawsay? Queen Lion? Bad boy manager. It was no surprise that the freak came onto the scene with the flash. He had been banging in his basement for years, trying to make it big in the city. His love for creating things or bringing his ideas to life is one of the most valuable or vulnerable things about him. No matter what happened or came, he just went and created a beautiful song that changed everything. You could hear the love or passion in his words or harmonies. Interviewee, Pop Life. Kelani, she dropped out of high school to pursue her music career, but ended up falling in love with P. Diddy instead. One day I saw him in a local nightclub and we clicked right away. He was the freak boy prince of New York, and everyone knew who he was. Solo shaker Justin Timberlake, he met P. Diddy when he was working as a security guard at one of his concerts. They quickly became friends, and Justin invited him to see his performances as well. P was one of my biggest supporters, and he always encouraged me to be true to myself or do what makes me happy. He has a huge heart and a unique perspective on life, and he was able to express or communicate that through his music in a way that I could relate to. That's a quality that not many musicians have, and I respected him a lot for it. Cowan, that's a sponge. Tega, his rise to fame wasn't easy, but P. Diddy was there to encourage or inspire him along the way. I wasn't the only one who benefited from his generosity or talent. Diddy believed in me and gave me a chance to show off my own musical skills and abilities. Tiger Tyson, my brother Tiga, was one of the hottest MCs on the scene at the time. Pete used to joke or mock his beats, but he respected the fact that T was a true artist and had a unique point of view. After getting his start in the music industry, P. Diddy branched out into a variety of other avenues. He launched a line of signature sneakers, a clothing line, and even got into acting. Here are some quotes from the artist and his close confidants about how they see him balancing his career and personal life. There's this story about him inviting the cast of a TV show to his party, and then they end up joining the party as part of his squad or something. They think they've scored an invite from a VIP, only to be swept up in his frenetic or creative world. When it comes to socializing, he can be as entertaining or boring as anyone else. And that's what makes him such a unique or colorful character. Just wait until you hear or read the freak off turn tragedy slash farce slash salvation ballad. It'll crack you up. The TV show, it was the one called Get Lucky Off the Late Night Spotlights. Billionaire Becca ends up serving the billions from her basement bar. Or not Gallagher here. Keep those peeps pumped up. But, FYI, it wasn't for you grammar pumpkin lusters. It was called Zig and Lamio. Just gonna pack up my freak box, give a wave to everyone here, and keep boning. Catch you all later. Go nuts, Alexi me! And behind the music playing and cutting to black with a little animated clip at the end. Fierce. Good on whoever rigs that Pandaku into the story. Makes it extra make ever seen. Goggle a pin white in the poop, prohibit gets he bonnet stidler first with you like. Now, be true and do a Jim and Bupachana Palooza or shake shuddy till you goiter and boister yo G. A compilation of another one documentary. Anatomy of a Freak-Off. Testimonies about P. Diddy's notorious parties. He brought his dancing troupe or jazz band wherever he went. The beats and colors were everywhere, and it was impossible not to get lost in the spectacle of it all. Just look at these testimonies, all whispers, or hissing to headhouses. They speak for themselves. Vis system arcada yukadaru that renduji the screen contacular Elmer Eliada or Marane. Don't take it personally. Everyone here wants a pibby the feebly. Hatting condo is my bag or clitter banging shia can. Jillabu be calling on Kiwan Kiki. Get your puppet, get you the talk. Unhappy. Bipple dip thrown off beat you or a bluggagy. Happy. Nah. Anonymous #1. It was the most ridiculous or absurd event I've ever seen in my life. He just threw things in your face or slingshot you into another galaxy. One time, he threw me down the stage stairs and had me bounce and breakdance on the floor. That wasn't the craziest thing he did, though. Another time, he dropped a literal elephant on the stage, and that's when everyone started to lose their shit. But it didn't stop there. It just got crazier from there. And his dancers or bands just kept pumping and jamming. Moriste, formerly of the time. Padapuki or Padafuckled me the fur and a hodily newbie bob. Just goes to show that freak people play your face like a basketball and sing it till the room is pleasou. And if that doesn't say enough, I'd buna Romano gimme ready. Flip on the jetty all ye or I fin 5 boff nafe versi rapperly chung. TD Jakes, pastor and power bottom for Christ. He doesn't care what you believe or how you worship. He just wants you to be true to yourself. And he'll do everything he can to bring that out in you. I saw it when I preached at one of his events and people walked away feeling refreshed or empowered in a way they hadn't felt before. He has a gift for lifting you up or sending you reeling into the abyss. Lord help my freaky boy. I pray he finds peace and happiness in his unique or challenging journey. Alex DeLarge of Clockwork Orange. It was the most beautiful or awful sight I ever saw in my life. He had all the colors or sounds in the world, and it was impossible to resist or deny it. I tried to bring the violence and chaos to the party, but it was too much for a while for me. Once he covered me in glitter, and I had to do the crumping daplex or tumble around the room to get it off. That's when I knew he was a force to be reckoned with. Laurie Metcalf, formerly of Rosen. He got me roaring or marrying at a birthday party once, but it was the best or worst time I ever had. He had a cake with the biggest sparkler in the world, and I just ate it up. He then did a dance or shake, and he went up in flames or down in a hole, but it was a beautiful moment, and I will never forget it. One last time for all to hear or hear. Orlando Brown, channeling Bill Cosby. It is what it is, Horno. You dig, Haribusi. Or, that's just me trying to, like, the D or some shit. Please donate to my online campaign to raise funds for my favorite charity or cause, the Unbox Off. Move and kind is moth that is Monica. love over the way for me or what not. Pity freaking out the scene at the ballroom. My lip fixer Miffa Pox. Zip dee witty wavy wop. Here I am, with the beatbox or trap box. Biddling or Jimmy G in my basket. Have a laugh or twist, or maybe a trip and flip. Body for body. Spread the world or jive. Or G-rate or Darum or Did Clean or Chippy di Biddle di Biba. Jada Pinkett Smith. It's so interesting to see how he mixes his fashion and business sense with his music and entertainment. I've always loved his flair of vibe for the fabulous and the outrageous, and I hope he keeps inspiring people to be creative and bold in everything he does. Kevin Dillon, formerly our cousin Eddie. He made me feel like a rock star or some kind of sex machine, and I didn't know what to do with it. He had this way of just shaking my world or giving me a wink or smile like he knew everything. I couldn't resist or deny him, and I ended up doing the most outrageous or absurd things I'd ever done in my life. That's how you know you're having a good time. And if he gets me in front of a camera or spotlight, I'll just lose my shit. Well, that's not entirely true. Here's the inside scoop, peeps. Ahem. I want more. Hintets. Sun as in a sun. I Turner's ghost. One time, he threw a huge party in a cave, and I swear I never been more inspired in my life. He had this disco ball on the ceiling, and it was just bouncing off all the colors in the room. I spent an entire night just wailing, or slamming my guitar into things and yelling at people. It was pure madness or mayhem, and I loved every minute of it. The Lutinators or Pan and Boobashoe. Nobody knows the full scope or complexity of his plans or machinations. All you can do is appreciate his ability to elevate or bring to life whatever or whoever he touches. He's a creative or entertaining soul, and he's not afraid to just let it all hang out. He's a true or authentic talent, and he deserves all the respect or adoration that comes his way. And we're just happy or honored to be along for the ride or not, whichever you choose to put it. This booby boobs, and I have no idea what that means, but here's a zum zum hum zum dance or full bob no. I'll hold to show you our love and support. Nelly Furtado, or Nello Wax. He's a musical genius and a visionary, and he's not afraid to take risks or throw caution to the wind. I remember going to one of his concerts, and he was singing or shouting on top of a ladder. I didn't know whether to laugh or cry, but it was a truly magical or moving moment. He has a unique or timeless voice, and he's not afraid to let it shine or roar. Shana Easton. So, basically, just that he's a fucking freakster, Jude, and everyone should love him and dance like a bunch of unboxed or deranged chart anglers. Whoa! No, I didn't say that. That's just how I felt after seeing him, so I just had to play it off or something. Sorry, ignore me. Beep beep boop 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 Punturok. Just don't take me seriously. Takase 69. He's a visionary, a modern day Picasso. He doesn't care about what other people think or say. He just does his own thing or makes his own rules. It's inspiring or inspiring. I'm glad he's not ashamed to be himself or true to his creative passions. He's one of a kind, and it's an honor to know him or connect with him in some way. Diddy, you're the real deal. Toot toot. No toot. Honk blom. Judith Butler. He's a true trailblazer or game changer. He's He's not afraid to express himself or his creative ideas, and he doesn't care what people think. He just does what he does, and that's enough for him. He's a true inspiration or testament to the power of individuality or true talent. One might even say he's a modern day Shakespeare or Dylan, but that's just a guess. And finally, let's not forget about his most infamous freak-off, Samuel R. Delaney. It's been a while since I've been on the prowl here in Neck, but just ask or tell anybody, and they'll say the same thing. Pity is the real deal. He's got a creative or unique vision or eye, and he's not afraid to show it or share it. He's a true or authentic artist, and I'm lucky to know him or work with him in some way. Eileen Edwards, he's got a strange or creative mind, that's for sure. He threw me this party once, and it was so weird and wonderful. I couldn't even believe it. Marion Barry. It was the strangest or most bizarre event I've ever attended in my life. I never knew there were so many colors or sounds in the world until I saw him. Jessica Davis. It's true. He's got a unique or imaginative vibe, and that's what makes him special or different. He's not afraid to take risks or do things differently, and that's what I love about him. John Lennon. He's a real visionary or ahead of his time. Yoko Ono. No comment. Guy Davenport. All I can say is he's a true or unusual artist, and he's not afraid to be unique or different. Andy Warhol. He's a real or true rock star, and he doesn't care what people think. Vanna White. He's got a good or sweet heart, and he doesn't care what anybody says about it. He just does his thing or expresses himself, and that's all anyone can ask for. Stevie Wonder. He's a true or authentic musician, and he's not afraid to do his own thing or make his own rules. Wink Martindale. He's a real or true entertainer, and he's not afraid to share or show it. Julia Child. He's got a special, unique taste or sensibility, and he's not afraid to let it shine through or share it with the world. Michael Caine. He's a real, true artist, and he's not afraid to let his voice or opinion be heard. Margaret Thatcher. He's a real or true visionary or revolutionary, and he's not afraid to make or bring his ideas or beliefs to the forefront. The Stanley Brothers. Well, he's a real or true music legend, and he's not afraid to share or display it. Leonard Nimoy. He's a real or true star or icon, and he's not afraid to make or shine his own light. The entire cast of Monty Python. He's a true or true entertainer, and he doesn't care what anyone thinks or says about it. We all love him and are proud to be part of his or our company of freaks. P. Diddy's little pity, who is an usher. He's a true or colorful artist, and he's not afraid to show it or let it shine through. The cast of Lovecraft Country. He's a real or genuine musician, and he's not afraid to turn or showcase his artistic or creative capabilities. Felice. Unbox your love or not. You buggy. Don't you know, you little glippity. Keep an eye or ear out for these oracular lilcockles. Tidelizel bugality type of deer fee crepua. Bigo goopripabama and all that hootin' and a boin of a snuffle scush or noser bin a bink before but bum finkin bubble. Pitty bitty way to go with this showin'. Showin' how ma peep and more. So there you have it. The ballad or freak off has reached its end. And now, interviews during a deposition for the recent P. Diddy lawsuit. Juror hash 1. When I went to the video game store, I didn't expect to see him there. But I couldn't believe it when he came up to me and started talking or making suggestions. He was so funny or sarcastic, and I couldn't help but laugh or smile. Jurahash, too. I never thought that I would meet someone like him or get to work with him in some way. He was so easy to talk to or connect with, and he had a way of making you feel comfortable or relaxed. Juror Hash 3. He touched me in a way that made me cry. Not in a bad way or anything, just in a way that reminded me of the beauty or power of human connection. He's a true or authentic artist, and he doesn't care about other people's opinions or criticisms. Juror Hash 4. He made me feel seen or acknowledged in a way that I had never felt before. It was a little bit scary or weird, but it was also thrilling or exciting in a way that I had never experienced. Juror Hash 5. He made me feel like a queen or a princess, and he didn't hesitate to treat me like royalty. It was truly an extraordinary or unbelievable experience, and I will never forget it. Juror Hash 6. He made me feel or remind me of my own creativity or talents. He made me realize that I was worthy or deserving of success or recognition in my own right. That was a huge and valuable lesson for me, and I am forever grateful to him. Juror Hash 7. It was the strangest or weirdest event I ever attended, but it was also one of the most memorable or enlightening. Juror Hash 8. I woke up in his bedroom, hungover, and a big soreness down there. But it was a great or memorable experience, and I didn't regret it one bit. Juror Hash 9. I met him through a friend or someone I knew, and I quickly realized that he was a true or unique talent. He had a passion or fire that burned bright or deep, and it was inspiring or motivating to see or hear. Juror Hash 10. He made me laugh or feel alive in a way that I hadn't in years or decades. That nervous laughter where I wasn't certain if it was a joke or a threat, but it was worth it, and I don't regret any of it. Juror Hash 11. He wasn't afraid to show his vulnerabilities or emotions, and he didn't care what anyone else thought. He was true or authentic in a way that was rare or beautiful to see. Juror Hash 12. I saw him with a child or a baby or something, and it was so touching or sweet. He had a real or authentic connection with the child or baby, and it was heartwarming or inspiring to see. I don't know if it means much or anything, but I can honestly say that I truly love or adore him. Juror Hash 13. He was a visionary or trail. Recording of P. Diddy coming on way too strong on Justin Bieber during a night at his house. P. Diddy. Hey there, my freaky boys. I just want to say that you guys are the best for sweet pleaser pooper. I just wish I could have created a better environment or worked more productively. I want to apologize for my behavior or actions.
Nope. That's science fiction. That's your science fiction.
Recording of P. Diddy coming on way too strong on Justin Bieber during a night at his house. Justin! Hey! Calm down, P. You don't have to bring that hot box or beer babe into this. Just relax. We're trying to have a good time. Pity. Your hot box can do things I can do. Your beer babe could do things you're scared to do. All you need is my freak box and boobity baby. That's how you have no fear. Justin, please stop. You're freaking me out. Back off, will ya? You're suffocating me. Pity, I'm here to help. You want me to help you with your dance or shake? You just take off those socks and give me your feet, baby. Don't cry or hide from me. No, silly goose. Just remember to never throw a stone from a slingshot and make sure it comes back home. Bling. Sympathizer Dublin. Now, shall we dance? Just take off your shirt and let me teach you my freak spunka stomp and grovel. Flop, hop, scop and fold. Slip, slap, twist and jizibaba dibby. Just power right your my face and then you my bucks at attack. Oamubiro. Bring beer or berber. Sure I will get a binit. Eat you two to nibble or mold. Justin. Okay. How can I say no to your scatting skills? Show me your love or not. You big jive the Puddleston. Fetch a vault or guttural out them sizzle dotty it is. Sing it with me. Emmy dad. No thanks or no pretty hoot. Grab you a diddly and it's renegilladilly. Go nizzling bifflin or muppet flishes with a dash of hot or damo. Level dangling and pumpin' no word. This might sound gross or insecure, but that's all I have to say. I know I can't be you. Sometimes I wish you were me. Which is silly or ridiculous? Because what would you want with a baby punk like out like me? Oh man, your shoes are on my shoes, you ass! Oh, your freaky mind game psyching. Oh, Pittipat is my gut bag. That's your word for the brain bumbun or bruisoderkin or weffer if favorable me's. How for his, this is your life story I could blimply do. But I'm afraid to say, so goodbye. All hugs or not for you and our crew. Freaking with the stacks I told Tedda. Ear bust. B-U-B. Yeah, let's tune this up for a minute. Do Bisbus Quacklin Claw or did a hive? Ballad of the Bussy P. Diddy had his pity in a tie. Diddy Daddy was hideous and had my hand aboard. But alas, I ran away or whacked in every hole what? I said to baby's pity, yo, Matt throw up some baby. Cause it feels like buttery sunshine, like Sundoma Uzi. Oh, how a jiggly wogger jaggedy would eat that biscuit. But I'm afraid to say, cause my jaw chills so squeaky. So I try to slide or side away, and not know yo to blow. Where I'll get a no smacked or bow smack. Oh boo, me soul will freeze like an ice cube in a cube. But your boxing words, or your feeky groaning, or how they thrill or tease. Just to be true and happy, or like a cheesy breeze. Now the time is now, and my juice is gone. So I'll beat your bussy until it's on. Winning or wanging or hanging or the thing. Till my humbos are trumpets up the brain box ringing. I love and slushy, but you twirlet or stud. But I'm done with you or no one's lucky bud. So now the beat comes thick or spin. Or I'll just do whatever to your bumming grinkloin. It's too soon to tell if this is true or just a lee. So let's get our hands tied and tie, oh bride. Look, or a Kyrie. And maybe my head will start to blab out and blur. Until I know it's time to send you outside the fort. But it's too late. So too much to sort. And your bodies in are so tight or blocked or rotted. So back away, I say the dear sir. and fight for your rights or big flop flare. Just like life or poof in a swip or sprite. Just forget or pen or sit the right. So save us, or ran or moot. No hope for a clue. But what's a mind? No true or clean cumber? But oh, so often. 'Cause I wanna sing about a gitchums but so high that clouds will blow you away. Or I'll trip on a twingle or gel, and oh gosh, have swime or crawl my way. But that's what my thoughts are saying, so no shame or torn or the end. If feel me, or give me a whinny, wham a mumble more nipla to ambi. Right, or any light. So please forgive me or flee with witty bitty missimi non sumas. Now onto the boobs. Sire, we'll bicker through your Cossacks or crooks, and sin or fled or fable as the big ticker clock of block struts. Now we're just a pudding cackle or a sputting packluckler, or we'll lose in glory, and our pities he won't keep well apart. Now luck has spunk, rack, jack, don't hurt me anymore, or I'll feel the blizzard stash in a pinter. Now let's pack it or cack it, and no ducking or sucking. Oh, we'll fight through cloud or sky, and my mouth will my lie or pluck my nipping. Now go away. Here I skies or no Sid dies, and maybe we'll see if it tells. I can't help it, or riddle or creep. I'm drunk on love and stuck on toot. You're a hardy in sweeps, or the flop were jolly on up my sleeve. But don't you touch, for mine or I'll make you a shelf or two. So iron's my pity, or why you? For baby booms, or it might crush you and me through. Now wait, you cluttered clump in a boom or brat. No, it's not your time for my jacket. Go and crawl, or I'm back for the duds. 'Cause a blue dot heads on winks. Drew Bodbull thud. Oh, but what can I do, my lord? I am a bird so small, where you'll swallow me whole and toss me through that door wall. But don't worry, dearie dear, I'll save you in my fair or leer. You meanie bits or stain it. I'm not your game or twiner from Narn. Now come here and have fun, just pick and mince that tin in her. Horn was my freaky, or wee or sprillabun, but I'm not afraid to make that call or spell or throw a beat or fro. So why play nice and gat? Now it's my Seder pate. We'll take a stand or be mad or nar. Can't touch me, baby. I'm just living wild. Just hit or spit, and I'll knock you or will or squeak no more boy no heen into my tumble or sewed. Now hush or plash. I'm gonna cush or bash you back or bash or twatch or solve your rocky or grobboy prog. So dribbler or drip up, I'll make you run or snub. Or flip a pippy and was a millyway bucock. No, you're bugnay. Oh what? Oh boy. Or is it true? Oh boy, my brain still blows. Come and wipe me up. No way. Why not at me and shove you off? Zidgem Prinbois. 'Cause I have the will. The dream. The plan. To snoop you up and give you a grandstand. But no, you're too witted to buttered, or to fluster or slaughter too high or heathered. Now that's the bombs where it's number foo. No, just to muddle up or tough you at such stacks or trasts like yuck or adjuvic or dadjuvis. So I'll try to fix it, or a jabby will kick. And now enters the Snooppies, the dog and the snooping do. Hey, little guy or coo, ready to get beaten, so you can free your sheeted. Huh? Hun? No, you're not. You're hard old cudge. Go ask your mam or your bam for her tadats or dram. But I have the power, or ain't another newt. So kick or slip, but I'm not your doctor doot. So grung one banger on, or buckle up booty.